I'm gonna fuck the rules up. I'm telling you that right now. Cause when it come down to bitch, you want something my pussy? Now you got a fight getting ready to happen. Cause now I'm already finna look at you crazy for the simple fact, bitch. Wait a minute, hold on. What did you just say? You said what now? Yeah, I'm finna come crazy motherfucker. I'm finna get indignant like a motherfucker. Yeah, excuse me, wait a minute, hold on, excuse me. You said what now? Huh? Yeah, one of them. She bitch gonna have to get real fucked up to let the other part take place. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm gonna need white fire and a motherfucking little nectar on board. You understand me? Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a double dose of all that there. You know what I'm saying? Then you might have to throw me a little Bacardi Passion with that motherfucking pineapple already in it. Yeah, you might have to give me a little bit of that and some pineapple juice on the side. Yeah, I'm gonna need something. I'm gonna need to be so goddamn fucked up, nigga. You gonna think Michael Jackson doctor that got me on that level. You understand me? Nigga, I'm gonna have to be so high on the motherfucking Milky Way, nigga. Oh, yeah. I'm just telling you. Because if this bitch come out her mouth with Tina, you gonna, you know what I'm saying, stuff in my pussy. Yeah, baby. Don't hit me with that bullshit. Don't hit me with that bullshit. And you better keep quiet. Okay, you better keep motherfucking quiet. Come over here when I need you. And then going back on your motherfucking edge of town. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's just the way. I'm just telling you, because ain't no way in the world I'm gonna be able to sign up for the whole deal. Fuck that. Fuck that. You ain't finna put me in that damn motherfucking category. Cause see, this nigga right here is battling in his goddamn spirit. Now see, now I see that, you know, he likes old girl, but old girl is kind of skinny. Two skinny motherfuckers really don't, you know what I'm saying? As skinny as he is, Bounds I'm talking about. As skinny as he is, you would think he would be more with a more thicker type woman. He just seemed like he would be one of them type niggas that you don't want to get all up under you and shit, and all up under your arm, and want that flap of meat all up under him and shit. Because real skinny niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? Real skinny niggas really like, you know, a woman with a lot of meat on her bones and shit. A lot of them dudes do. And so when I looked at him from the very beginning, when it came out that he was with Olive Oil, I was like, nigga, what is you doing, nigga? And he been with you for how many motherfucking years, nigga? Y'all niggas still ain't, you ain't got enough meat, mama. You too motherfucking skinny. I mean, you too motherfucking skinny. I mean, oh my God, that young lady is so goddamn skinny. Ooh, wee. Now, you know, hey, to each his own, you know what I'm saying? But it's the land of the La. And down there in La La Land, you know, that's, you know, a lot of them chicks are skinny like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tierra Marie. Mama went on and got that motherfucking package worked on. You understand me? I've been saying that a long time ago from the very first motherfucking season. I'm like, you know what? I don't understand why this young lady, because she got the proper form. Her canvas is cold. Like the doctor said when he came in there, he was like, you know, what I got to work with is awesome. Because when I see that young lady, I'm like, you know what, she's a real pretty girl. She's a real pretty girl. And to really fuck these bitches up in here, she got enough motherfucking meat to really be able to pull off that delicious body if that's what she want to go with. She got the form to do that because for the simple fact, her body is still tight. You know what I'm saying? Her shit is still real taut. You know, and she got a little pudgy stomach where she had one because now the bitch is bad. I don't know if y'all motherfuckers done seen her, but she bad as a motherfucker. Ray J can't even keep his composure. That motherfucker like, shit, can I just hit it one time? Shit, I hit it first. Yeah, that nigga on some other shit right now. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, her ugly ass friend, Hazel, bitch, don't get mad because your motherfucking ass couldn't get that nose job you wanted, bitch. And now, all of a sudden, now you want to hate on her because she got this motherfucking suctioned out and motherfucking fat transfer and all that old type of shit. She should have been on when and got that. I'm not understanding that shit. She's supposed to have been and got that shit, but I guess she had to get her money together. You know what I'm saying? Which, depending on who she was working with, well, like that doctor right there, he probably did it somewhat, not so much a pro bono, but also, you know, to get his business out there too. That's how they were able to have the cameras and stuff in the operating room when her procedure was taking place. So then therefore, him and her probably got some little contract together or whatever to really push his cosmetic business, just like Dr. Curves and all that. Then therefore, now he trying to, you know what I'm saying, monopolize the LA area. But one thing about in LA, cosmetic surgeons is an easy come by. You know what I'm saying? I mean, an easy come by. You know, and but those I have to say that my best work was in Beverly Hills, and Dr. Katz is my doctor down there, and bomb as a motherfucker. So I already know that her shit's finna be so motherfucker. I mean, well, it is. But here Hazel motherfucking ass, bitch, you was a hater. You was hating on her ass because see here you had this little you and Kat and them had this little problem out there in the water, and your motherfucking nose, your motherfucking beak got tweaked and shit. But the cold part about it is while your beak was tweaked, how come you just didn't have him go ahead on and knock that down a couple of notches? But she said it on there. I can't do that right now. Yeah, because all that shit costs money. But hell, since you on this nigga right here part-time, this motherfucking little nigga right here, how come he couldn't go ahead on and throw a couple of G's on there and go and get that nose job done since you had the breakage any motherfucking way? Then go ahead and get that bitch repaired. You know what I'm saying? But being that you couldn't get it, now you're going to talk down on her and how she, you know what I'm saying, how her healing process and all that. You was hating like a mother. Oh my God, she was hating. Oh my God, she was hating on, her, I don't think she gonna be ready for no swimsuit, none of that. And yeah, you think she gonna be ready and all that old type of shit. And here you sitting with Ray J, other, woman and all this old type of shit. Oh girl, she's all right. You know what I'm saying? What's her name? Ray J, other little chicken strip. I don't even know that motherfucker name, but you know what I'm saying? All them bitches is getting ready to be mad when this motherfucker, because see, she got enough meat to get that done. See, because to get to get that full package like that, you have to have some harvest fat to work with. And that's why the doctor was saying that, her canvas is perfect because she's like slightly overweight. She would be considered as overweight in Hollywood's terms. Now, if this bitch was in Biloxi, Mississippi, she fit right on in. They'd be ready to get that motherfucker 2 plates. You know what I'm saying? But as far as Hollywood standards, Tierra was, always overweight and was big and all that kind of shit. But now, watch on the motherfucking reunion show when that bitch walk out there like that. But she already walked out because what they do on these shows is they take pieces and they splice these pieces together to put a storyline together. So when remember, I'm gonna tell y'all when cause y'all already seen her body on, after she's had it done, because they've shown her after she's had it done, but y'all just don't know it. So let me tell y'all. The scene that they show her, and she already got the body already on deck. Okay, now, that day when she met up with Ray J, Escalade pulled her up, they over there in Runyon Canyon, Ray J car there, and she had transportation come in the Escalade. She gets out the car, I think she had black shirt on and some black leggings and boots or whatever she had on. But at that point in time, she had already had the surgery already. Because when she stepped out of that motherfucker, her shit was bad as fuck. I was like, girl, you better go ahead and show these bitches what time it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what you should have been and got long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Because hell, if I take some out of all this, because she got a real round face. Take some of this out, but I see they did that because you see she had the the Band-Aid up under her chin. And that's the insertion point. When they taking some of the jaw fat and some of the fat off them up under here, they go right up under the chin right here because it's less detected if it's right up under this crease right here. And so so they gave her some lipo up in here, and you know what I'm saying. You see they did the stomach and they just put all that in that ass. You know what I mean? Watch how bad she be. Mark my motherfucking word. Them bitches is gonna be mad because a lot of them are too skinny for that. They're too skinny. They can't get it. Moniece and all them motherfuckers, they really too skinny. They gonna end up looking like the other one. What's her name? With the long curly hair and shit. With, you know what I'm saying? Her shit be a wig and weave and shit too. What's her name? Fucking with the B2K. Nicole or Nikki or whatever. Yeah, now her, otherwise it'd be looking like that. And some of her shit now She did have some harvest fat to work with. She did have that. However, she also, looked like she got more of an implant as opposed to fat harvesting, because fat harvesting don't give you those sharp curves like that. You know what I'm saying? Not like that. And then you have to have a progression from the lower leg to the thigh to the butt, to where it has to go. It has to be more of a cone shape. It has to be progressive going up to that ass. Otherwise, it's gonna look crazy, for the simple fact that here you got real skinny legs, and now here you got this big old ass. It don't look right. And see, that's where, when before they was doing fat harvesting, they were doing more butt implants. And that's when Kenya and all them motherfuckers and Nikki and all these motherfuckers jumped on, and they shit look crazy because it's an implant in there. It's not fat harvesting. And see, honestly, the one that really came in here and was really, putting it out there on the fat harvesting, and she got a really decent job, and that's the Kardashians. Kim was one of the first ones that was really doing the fat harvesting with the fat graft, as opposed to these motherfuckers down here in alleys and shit and getting that goddamn injection of glue and all that old man. What happened to them, man? I see a lot of them motherfuckers. It was a lot of motherfuckers that was getting that glue and shit. And I don't even know. Those motherfuckers done fell off. It was even motherfuckers on YouTube that had that glue and shit. I don't even know what happened to y'all motherfucking asses. I really hope that everything is alright, because that shit turn around and start eating their ass up. You know what I'm saying? Going all down their leg and shit. I seen old girl on the Yala Van Zan show, and her shit was all ate the fuck up. I was like, oh my God. That's what that glue do, nigga. Fuck cock, nigga. You better take your motherfucking ass to Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Get that shit done for $3,500. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? Because Dr. Curbs and all that. See, he monopolizing Atlanta because, that's so far away from going to Mexico or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I was told that he's charging over $10,000 for that. Now that's crazy as a motherfucker, because you can go in Vegas and get it for 35. You know what I'm saying? You can get it for 35, and but what they want to charge you is how many areas of lipo that you want. Now if you just want from your stomach to the butt, then that's only one area. But then they want to charge, okay, you want a lower abdomen or upper abdomen. You know what I'm saying? It's variables depending on who you go to or whatever. But yeah, that shit is nothing here. It's really nothing here. It's nothing. It's just, I guess here in California, California is so, these motherfuckers want to look good down here. You don't see two motherfuckers that just let themselves go. You don't see that. And especially the closer you get to Los Angeles, and even when you get to Los Angeles, the closer you get to the entertainment mecca, once you start getting close to that, the income brackets change. Motherfuckers get what they can afford. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers that can afford it, them motherfuckers look a certain type of motherfucking way. Just like Johnny Mathis, that motherfucker came on TV, 80, what? No, baby, he been snatched and pulled a gang of motherfuckers, because he was 80 motherfucking years old, and he actually jumped over the while they was talking to him or whatever. He kind of leaped over the water hose thing, you know what I'm saying, or the cord or whatever it was. He watch when y'all. Well, I know they ain't gonna show it like that, like how they show it here in California. For us not to get the Million Man March, that let you know. You know what I'm saying? We only see certain types of things, and the entertainment shit is what we get, and that's why. They was talking about how Miles and Malik had this motherfucking fight in New York City, and that motherfucker, I guess, Malik, he like, shit, nigga, you gay, nigga. You ain't finna be bi, you ain't finna be none of that, nigga, you gay. And whereas Miles, on the other hand, you know what I'm saying, because he's a sexy motherfucker now. That's a handsome-ass young man. He is, and so it kind of fucks with you like, damn, nigga, you on dick? Damn. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not the only one, okay? I know I'm not the only one, but when you see a real sexy-ass man, sexy motherfucker, and you like, damn, he on some dick. Oh my God. You know, and I know I ain't the only one that said that, because when I first saw that motherfucker in the bed with this motherfucker, I said, oh my God. Oh my God. For real? Is this what we doing, Moni? Oh my God. But I ain't mad at him, no. If Mona Scott and them gonna exploit your motherfucking ass, nigga, you better make your motherfucking money and keep it pushing. You better make your motherfucking money, okay? While you're bullshitting, you better make that goddamn money, okay? So, but again, since old boy put it out there that he paying your car payment and all that other kind, you stay with him and all that. Let these motherfuckers exploit your ass, but you better turn around and buy your motherfucking ass a house in Inglewood, some motherfucking way that you can afford. You look real good at doing that. Now, when you went to your sister in them house, looked like you was in Victorville, Adelanto, some motherfucking where. House is pretty reasonable up there. I'm going to ask that you take some of that Mona money and get you a motherfucking spot. Okay? So then, therefore, this motherfucker right here ain't got to be putting it out that he paying your rent and your car payments and all this other kind of shit, because you're sharp, now. You was on Wendy and shit. I seen you. You know what I'm saying? I think you're a nice looking young man and shit. But, you know, you are kind of battling in your spirit a little bit, and old boy ain't really trying to let you go and, you know what I'm saying, get back on pussy. But it shows that, you know what I'm saying, you kind of battling. You kind of like, nigga, that shit gush though, nigga. This motherfucker don't get as wet as this. Now, ass, you know what I'm saying, you got to put something in that motherfucker to get it lubed up. But pussy is going to be stay ready. You know what I mean? Yeah, I see where you at, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Go and put it out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm battling in my spirit, nigga. I like the way you suck my dick, but nigga, that motherfucking pussy gushes. I just cannot get away from that. That is just beautiful. You know what I'm saying? The smell is different from an asshole to a pussy. Yeah. I know your motherfucking ass is battling in your spirit. You like, shit, man. Hey, look here. Check this out. It was cool and everything, but, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, that's my take on it, on that motherfucking shit. On Moniece, I like the way her mama is well put together, though. I'm saying, I like her style and her get down. She letting it be known. My daughter is grown. You on your own motherfucking thing. Now, some of the things I didn't totally agree with, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you really putting it out there like, you know what I'm saying? You telling this nigga to go ahead and take her ass to court and go and get her for her money and all that. That's kind of fucked up. But, you know, hey, such is life. It is what it is. But, you know, hey, I don't know, like, damn, for real? For real. You just basically told this motherfucker take your daughter to court. That's fucked up. But, flip side to it, you know, it's going through the editing floor. What shows is what, you know, they want us to see. You know, and, but, shout out to motherfucking Love and Hip Hop nigga from, motherfucking New York City. He is on your ass, baby. He's a sexy motherfucker, too. Tied tongue ass nigga and shit. I looked at his mouth, too. Looked like him nigga got, you know what I'm saying, got a motherfucking orthodontic little work going on or something. He said, you know what, my shit is a little scattered at the bottom to close all this shit up. Y'all ain't ready. I'm finna have all my motherfucking mouth all closed up. I ain't mad at you, baby. Go and get your orthodontics work. Cause you's a sexy ass motherfucking man. And didn't they say you was like 40 years old or something? Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out what you want with this little young lady, because to me she seems real kid like. Moniece seems very, very naive and childish like. You know what I'm saying? Like she wanna be on some baby type old shit. Now it's one thing to be kind of babyish in your relationship with your man and shit, cause you know what I'm saying, you know my dude, he, you know what I'm saying, he be talking all that shit sometimes. We both talk shit like that to each other too. But, you know what I'm saying, you know when, you know what I'm saying, you need to put that romper room shit up and go ahead on and be on some grown up. You know what I mean? So, I don't know about all that. So, but yeah, but it was a pretty cool ass, you know what I'm saying, and this show the B2K motherfucker really, you know what I'm saying, he really care about her. But I'm gonna tell you one thing that I looked on that young lady at, it seemed like I'm sensing a little drug problem. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see how a mother just walks away from her baby. I don't understand that. You know what I mean? You just walk away, and these motherfuckers is begging you to, you know what I'm saying, to exercise your parental rights and stuff. They trying to beg you to come see your baby. Man, how does that happen? You know, I mean, I can't be totally judgmental because I've never been in that line, but you know, how do you get your child taken from you, or you give the custody to the father, but you just you know, you detach yourself, like, and you move on with life. Like, how do you do that? I don't understand that. You know, so really last night though, I sensed a little bit of a drug problem on her or something. Because, you know, what would make a young lady be that irresponsible? You know, to whereas her mama's just about washing her hands and shit. You know what I'm saying? It kind of put me along the lines of old girl from Saved by the Bell, and also the other one that was in that little show with LL Cool J back in the day, and Debbie Allen, old girl with the real long hair that was in Chocolate Girl, that was in Tyrese's video. Old girl right there, she had a drug problem, smoked the fuck out. That bitch was out biting at the wind in Inglewood some motherfucking where they was like, shit, nigga, if you don't let me get this bitch on film, that bitch was off of, no, I think that they take that shit, that bitch was off of Figueroa or somewhere like that, clowning like a motherfucker, out there kung fu fighting and all kind of shit out at the streets. And people had put that shit on the internet, you know what I'm saying, about her, and that was fucked up. But Monique's got some kind of something going on. That bitch low-key 5150 or something. Something going on with that motherfucker, the reason why her mama just, you know what I'm saying, kind of let you do your thing, you know what I mean? But I do understand that these kids can also, you know, have a little mouth on them too. You know, and she had her young, so then therefore that kind of, instead of kind of putting them in a mother-daughter, kind of put them more in a friendship kind of thing, kind of raise each other up. So, you know, I can see how you can have a lack of respect when that right there, that dynamic is going on. But anyway, I just hope the best for him. I was like looking for Masika because I thought she was just the cutest little old thing. But they went on and wrote that bitch right up out the show. Her and what, Bird or whatever. Yeah, they need to cut that nigga loose because he was so disrespectful to women. It was just off the chain. I mean, his shit was so disrespectful. It was like, oh my God, if y'all don't get this motherfucker off this right here. So yeah, I'm glad that they took him off because he was just disrespectful to women. And but even still, now I like the way Malik handled old girl when she came to come see about him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get disrespectful. No way, shape, or form. Nigga, are you the top or the bottom? That's what I want to know. Which one is you? You know what I mean? Because you on Miles tough. So I want to know, niggas, you the top or the bottom, nigga? Yeah. Anyway, family, let me go. I got to use the potty. And I got some shit to do. I got some running around and shit to do. It's going on 11. So anyway, let me go. I love you guys. Love you guys for watching. You guys have a beautiful, beautiful week. Talk to you soon. Deuces. Bye.